let's get started on some lasagna then. So I've started, well, I'm starting on a bad footing. I've only got one of these pans left. Should have ordered some more. Oops-a-diddles. So we're going to just do what we can. We're going to start with the sauce. And I've got 1 jar of bolognese sauce, 2 tins of fresh tomatoes, some Italian seasoning, and then a little bit of garlic. Alright, and we're just going to mix that in. And there we go. Right, so I cooked up all my mince that you should have seen in the whole video. I'm just gonna put, I think it's 2/3, yeah, about 2/3, maybe it's a bit less. I might put half of it in and do 2 mince and dumplings. I'll put about half of the mince into there. I cooked this up this morning. It's still a bit hot, so I'll not be able to chuck it straight in the fridge. Oops, it diddles. We're making a mess already. Come on. So you'll see I've got other things on the bench which will be added when I turn this into sloppy joes as well. So that's about half of a mince. And we'll just mix that all in. And we're on a bit of a strike day, so if you hear my children running about, then that's why. Alright, nice and easy now. So we're going to start with a bit of mince in the bottom. Probably going to need to add more sauce to that. So what we'll do, rinse out this jar, just get everything out of it. I'll grab another tin of tomatoes. Right. That's better. Right. Yak?
There's yak.
What yak?
The thingy you make it and you put tomatoes in it.
You like lasagna, thank you very much.
Huh?
You like lasagna.
I know. Hi guys. I said hi.
And then we've just got our lasagna sheets. Don't mess with that, please.
I won't.
And we're just gonna layer these in a single layer so that the cook, I'm not pre-cooking the pasta sheets. I don't see the point. They're gonna cook when I bake this.
In 2 seconds. I'm going to go to the window.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come back and say hi guys.
Okay.
Oh, there's yak. There's yak.
So we're gonna just add some cheese sauce
Yeah.
I will be back in 2 seconds. Okay, so we'll get back to the lasagna. I've spread out the cheese sauce to cover the lasagna sheets. And then we'll put some more of the bolognese mixture on. And just spread that out. And some more lasagna sheets.
Mom, I just want to get the clips.
And some more cheese sauce. Please excuse us, we're grabbing some snacks. And we're just spreading out the cheese sauce. I'll give you a quick view in just a second. Just spreading out the cheese sauce. So I like to have cheese sauce all the way through it. And the cheese sauce I filmed last time. So if you go and check out the last lot of videos where I did the tortilla lasagna, you'll see how I did the cheese sauce. But it's just 4 ingredients. It's butter, what have we got? Butter, flour, milk, cheese. That's it. It's that simple. So just reorganize the stand. Oh, dear me. This is what I get for moving the camera. There we go. Right. So the next lot of the bolognese mix goes on. What I'm trying not to do is move the cheese sauce about because it's coating the lasagna sheets. And I just don't fancy making a mess of it. I do like distinct layers, so that's what we're going with. Right. Last lot of lasagna sheets on. I'm going to mist the cheese sauce in this layer and just pack it down with the bolognese. Big lumps that haven't separated there in the mince. Excuse me that you can hear crunching. We've got a little one in the room having a snack.
A snack?
A snack?
Guys, my mom is being a silly Billy.
Being a silly Billy, okay. Cool.
And she's making soup cuts.
And what?
You're making soup cuts.
Soup. Oh, yeah, we've got soup in the slow cooker, haven't we?
I know, but I said cuts too.
Ah, right.
And she's making cuts too.
So I'm just going to spread out some cheese sauce on the top.
Cheese sauce? I love cheese sauce.
I know.
Can I try some?
Yep, I'll save you some in just a second.
Right. I do like tomato sauce and cheese sauce.
I know you do. And I'm just going to
We're
spread this
just going
out
to get
just a
the
touch.
cheese back.
Now we've got children stealing cheese.
I did not a piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. The soup some F.
And then that's a nice thick layer of the cheese sauce. No, I like this one.
Mmm.
And I've just grated up some red Leicester cheese to put on top.
Is there any more in the pan?
In a minute, please. In a minute, please.
Yeah.
And then spread that out a little bit more. And then we're going to leave that to cool completely because the mince was still warm. And then we'll get it in the freezer. Sorted. So using the same mixture from before that we used on the lasagna, we're going to turn this into sloppy joes. So we've already added garlic, but we're going to add a little bit more. We're going to add some chili powder. Oh, and make this into chili too. Add just another tin of tomatoes. Yeah, I think I will. Right. Add a good bit of tomato sauce, some black pepper, and some onion powder. The onion powder is all stuck together. So I need the help of a spoon. Anybody else's onion powder together this? I've got a refill pack and that's all stuck together too. So stick some onion powder into there. Give that a good mix. We have another tin of tomatoes. Just chuck into there. Got a bit more mince so we can do the two meals. Just throwing it everywhere like I did before. Mix that through. And that's the sloppy joes done. So I'll put that into a freezer bag. And the buns are already in the freezer, so nice and easy.
Mom,
Seconds. These bag holders are in my Amazon favorites link below. Sorry, they're in my Amazon favorites linked below.
Okay, I got this.
My little one is showing you his jam.
And I'm going to make my own sandwich, guys. Wait, I will get a knife.
Carefully.
Wait. Let me make you short.
No, just you need to be careful with knives.
I know.
So I've just written sloppy joes on the bag and I'll chuck this into the slow cooker when we're ready to have it.
Bread. I need the bread. Mom, I got the bread.
I don't think I've got any mixed peppers left, or else I would have chucked mixed peppers in. So that'll be something to add. And there we go, another meal done. Just that quick.
Mom, can you eat?
And then the same recipe again that we've used for the lasagna and the sloppy joes. We're just going to make a quick edit and turn it into chili. So I'll have to add some beans to this because I forgot to get beans. But that's fine. So I'm just chucking a tin of sweet corn in. Nice and simple. We're going to add a bit more chili powder because it is a chili. Okay. And then I've got, if I can get it open, a jar of roasted red peppers, and I'm just going to add a little bit of the juice. And then I'm going to chop up these. And these are just going to melt through when we cook it. They just fall to bits when you put these in the slow cooker. Probably would have been easier doing this with a knife, but this is how we're doing it. No, it's not. We're going to get a knife. We are going to get a knife. Right. So, like I say, these just fall to bits when you put it in the slow cooker, which we will. Work outside of the home, school outside of the home, so the slow cooker is perfect. I'm just going to grab one more of these and get it. There. Beautiful, we'll get that mixed in. And then we'll get it transferred into a freezer bag. Nice and simple. Another meal done. So another meal on the list is garlic chicken. And this is some garlic butter I made before Christmas. So I'm just going to chuck that into the bag with 2 of the chicken breasts. And then that'll go in the freezer, freeze up, and when we come to cook it, it'll go in the slow cooker. And we'll serve it with some roasted potatoes with Italian seasoning on it. Beautiful. Let's get working on the enchilada and stuffed shells then. So I've got the shells busy boiling in a pan. We're going to make the filling, and I'll show you how to change the same recipe to make my enchiladas. I'm not a big fan of, this sounds really odd, but Mexican enchiladas, okay? We'll just like it the way we like it. And it's as simple as that. So I've just got a jar of creamy tomato sauce, creamy tomato pasta bake sauce, sorry. I'm going to add some onion powder Oh, no, I'm not. Dear me, see, it's dried up again. Okay, so onion powder goes in, black pepper goes in. Teeny tiny bit of chili. Quarter teaspoon or so. Garlic. Then we need the basil. So it's more of an Italian inspired stuffed shells and enchiladas. So that's what we're going with. Is I'm just gonna mix all that together. Alright. Next up is the chicken. I think you can hear that in the background. I'm watching videos and I think you can hear it. So I'm going to go and turn that down. So I've just cooked up a couple of chicken breasts to put into these meals. And like I say, we're starting with the stuffed shells. Probably should have cut these up a bit more, or ripped these up a bit more, I should say. Didn't fancy shredding them all the way. I wanted good chunks of chicken. So that's what we've done. Alright. And then we'll just quickly mix that in. Where did I put my fork? I'll lay it in the sink. Alright. And then that's the one for the stuffed shells done. And I don't think I'm going to get the enchiladas out of this one. I only had one tin. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so that's the stuffed shells done. We're going to change up the enchiladas. So we're going to stick with the Italian theme. We're going to use the pepperoni tomato bake. If we can get it open. Yeah, me. Right. Oh, bless me. Of course, you can do it the traditional way and use all your green chilies and your enchilada sauces and stuff. We just don't fancy that. As I did mention earlier, I do have children at home today. So we're trying to fly through this, get everything done. Right. And then again, onion powder, touch of chili powder, garlic powder, pepper, basil, basil, basil. Why am I saying basil? Basil. It's probably because I've just been watching somebody else's videos. Right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the roasted red peppers and we're going to blend these up. So I'll do that and I'll come back. Right, so I've just blended up the roasted red peppers. Pouring that in. Give that a quick mix. Right, and then chicken in here for the enchiladas. Right. More in. And then that's that one done as well. So I'll make the enchiladas once I've went to grab some more of the silver trays. I know I don't have the same ones locally, so I'm gonna have to get different ones, and they're not as deep. So will they work for enchiladas? We will see, we will see. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute just again, and we'll come back with the next steps. So next steps then. So we've got these smaller foil trays, and that's what we're going to be working with. So we're going to do the stuffed shells, and I've only partially cooked these and then let them sit in cold water. As I have already said today, my little ones are running about. I've got a few that are stuck together. But as always with all of these, just use what you've got. Use what your family will eat. We like to try one new recipe a month. But I always know that I've got something else on hand in case it's not something we're gonna enjoy. The stuffed shells is such a messy meal prep. If there's a cleaner way to do it, let me know. Of course I could put gloves on, but that's just extra faff, and we're not down for that today. We have the art supplies out by the sounds of it. Would you like to see how we actually use these meals? Or not? Let me know in the comments below and I'll see about doing some meals of the week type videos. I've now got the toys out too. You can hear that. I am sorry. We do family life as we do everything else. Nice and noisy. And add some more chicken. Right, some more chicken just to put into the sauce to get that final one done. Right. Yeah. Last one. Oh, we left the fridge door open. That's a silly idea. Should quickly close that. I wonder if they're playing something to do with cars, because somebody's just getting a ticket. Alright. Should have enough for one more shell. Like that. Fit in that. There we go. Alright. So that's that bit done. Chicken away. Get some of this sauce and spread it all over the pasta. And I haven't grated the cheese yet, so I'm gonna have to come back and grate the cheese. Right, and then the last one over there. And then we'll grate some cheese later on and put that on. So nice and simple. 8 boxes, so 2 meals. And we're good. Okay, so we're gonna do the enchiladas with the mixture that we made up before. a little bit of sauce in the bottom, just to make sure that they don't stick. This is what we need the grated cheese for, so I'll grate some cheese and be back in a second. So when we have this, we'll probably have some salad stuff on the side. Or I'll do this on the same night that I do the apple crumble. These first. I don't know what they're playing. Whatever it is, it sounds fun. Right. And we'll get that wrapped up in a couple of minutes. I think they're playing doctors because they're on about allergies and howling. I love to just listen. I bet you've seen what I was about to do there. I'm just going to put a bit of sauce on top. I know I've still got chicken left in here, so I'm just going to stick that in with it. Ah, they're playing schools. That's what I'm doing. Give them a day off from school and they play schools. Okay. We'll find that. We've got some excited little ones because we've got 2 birthdays this month, my oldest and my middle one. So they're getting excited for that. We'll do cakes, we'll do some cookie decorating and order their favourite takeaway. Right, and that's another meal done. We'll just top these with cheese. When we have these, my eldest son will have a chicken wrap, so that he's kind of eating the same as us. And he likes his chicken, so we can do a chicken wrap. Right. I'll just cover these in foil because I don't have lids for anything. And get them in the freezer. Done. Dusted. And we're back again. So this time with chicken pie. So I'm just chucking all the chicken. Chucking the chicken in the gravy. And I'm just gonna snap these up. Got some green beans in there. We just don't want them massive like they are just now. So all I've got in here is, obviously you've just seen us put the chicken in yet. Busy watching me put the green beans in. And I got some gravy granules, some water, and a veggie stock pot because we like the seasonings in it. So that's all I've got in here. Then I'll be adding some sweet corn too. And then I'll be making some pastry later on.
Goodbye, Dad.
Hi. Yep. More children after snacks. So you can put any kind of veg in a chicken pie. I would love to put mushrooms in, but I have picky people in the house, and I'm not going to stand here and pick out mushrooms once the meal's cooked. So, and the whinge when they find them in the meals. But yeah, so I'll just leave the mushrooms out and I'll add mushrooms to mine at a later date. Alright, that should be enough for that. Put some sweet corn in. Eyeball it, make it up as you go along, it doesn't matter. As long as you're enjoying it. So I'll just get all this mixed together and we'll get it into pans. Of course, again, I would usually do this in the big trays instead of having to faff on with little ones, but this is what we've got, so this is what we're using. And I've got a mixture of meats in here. So I had bought a whole chicken yesterday, and we had that for sandwiches for lunch. So I took the rest of the chicken off the bone, ripped it up, and combined it with the last of the chicken breast that I cooked up yesterday. Because dog meat is perfect for pies. That's what I find anyway. Obviously, if you're not a fan of dog meat, don't use the dog meat. But I am, but I prefer it in pies and stuff. Okay, another pie like that. At least if I'm doing them in smaller pans, so they're kind of almost single serve, maybe it's a bit more. But if somebody doesn't fancy a chicken pie the night that we're doing chicken pies, they can have a lasagna instead. Which again would save on waste. Right. I'm just topping these up with a gravy. Trying to make sure I've got enough bits for the final pie. If I haven't, I'll just split it from somewhere else. I can hear you, thank you. I need some extra chicken for this bit. Right. I'll just grab a couple of bits of chicken from another pie and just share it about a bit. It's the only thing with doing them in separate ones. You've got to faff on a little bit. Alright, and that is our chicken pie done. Quick and easy. And I'll make the pastry for these in just a bit. So we got off to a good start. This is obviously the stuffed shells with tin foil on, and then the cling film. And I wrapped another one. And I wrapped another one that's already in the freezer. And then I thought, no, I'm too lazy to do this. So we're not going to do this. So we did this instead. And yes, that is the stuffed shells in boxes, which are in bags. They're sealed, they're good, they're fine. We'll be eating them in the next week or so anyway. Then the chicken pie filling, and I was, oh no, I can't be bothered with this. I haven't made the pastry yet. We will, and we'll freeze it. It's fine. We'll probably get that done tomorrow because it's now 29 and I want to go to bed. So we did this instead. So this is the chicken pie filling. We're just going to chuck this in the freezer. We're going to make some pastry, chuck that in a bag, put the two bags together. It's an instant meal kit. There we go. Easy, simple. So we've got everything in here from the chicken pies that we did. We've got the stuffed shells. We've got everything else in the freezer. Tomorrow we need to do pastry. We need to do the pork and finish off with the chicken. So I will see you at some point tomorrow. I do have work tomorrow, so I do have to be out the house most of the day. But we'll see what we get done tomorrow night. Quick one finally. We made too much of the pasta. No, try again. Too much of the cheese sauce. So we made 4 extra meals that hubby will take to work. We added the last of the mince in as well and just mixed that in. So can you see much of that? No, of course you can't. But yeah, that's that done. So we've got 4 dinners for hubby or the kids or whoever else. So wouldn't you know, it's just another day. So the last bit of our meal prep, because life happens. We're going to process through this big old giant pork. I'm going to have that as a nice roasting joint. That as pulled pork, so I'm just going to take the fat off this one. I'll do a bit of work on this. So I'm just cutting up the fat into slivers so that we can do some pork scratching as well. So the only piece of meat that I'm actually cutting the fat off is the one that I'm going to chuck in the slow cooker, just because the fat ends up jellified, so we're not big fans of the pork fat in the slow cooker. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm literally just cutting it into strips it's done, and we'll just stick that in the air fryer when we come to want it. And then we'll do some pork chops. As you can see, I really need to get my knives sharpened. So that'll be a phone call to my little brother later on. He comes and sharpens my knives for me. So we'll process through that again in a little bit, but we're gonna arrange these. Yeah, forget on that one. Lemons. So we've got 6 thicker ones in there and 4 thinner ones. I'm just going to look for the thinnest of this bunch. Probably going to be that one. And then that's 2 meals sorted. One will be an Italian rub, and I'm hoping to get some Chinese rub, which I haven't yet, so I'm going to check Amazon. If I find it, I'll link it down below. Yeah, so one will be Italian with the Italian herbs and the garlic, and this one will be the Chinese. Anyway, we'll get the rest of this done, and we'll get the video finished in just a moment. Okie dokie then, so we've just cleaned part of the surface to lean on and get some bags prepped for storing these in the freezer. So we'll do that. Pen does not want to work. Okay, right. Italian pork chops. So chop in some Italian seasoning. probably way too much. But it's fine. And then a bit of garlic. And that's the Italian one done. We'll do Chinese pork, but don't have the Chinese rub, so I'm going to have to add that at a later date. Diced pork. And then we've got all those pork chops and the 2 joints, which aren't going to fit in those bags, so I'll be back in just 2 seconds. We're back with, so we've got the roast pork. And then the pulled pork. And the last one will be so this stack here is going over to a friend. This stack over here, I know it's just off camera. Dear me. I mean, come on, who does that? Who does that? Right, so the stack at the back, we'll get there, is for a friend. She put some money into getting joint of meat. So we'll put them into individual bags, and she can take out as many as she needs, and then I'll just put them all into the bigger bag. So let me quickly wash my hands. Right, and we'll get these to where they're going. Oh, I'll tell you what bag I'm having right now is the pork scratchings. We'll get to that. We will get to that. Push all the air out. And that's one. Two. Let me just finish these out. Nice and coated in the middle. And diced pork. Old pork. And the roast pork. Those done, and then I'll get these put into individual bags, and I'll show you as I'm about to put them in the freezer. So I had a little bit of a rummaged through the cupboards and found a Chinese marinade. So, well, a Chinese rub, I should say. So I've turned it into a liquid marinade. And being able to divide it between 3 bags, which is those ones there. So this one's the one that's made with brown sugar. So it's a bit sweeter than the one we like, the one we normally get. But we will manage. So I'm just stacking these in a bag. Everything's individually wrapped. I've got 1 garlic and herb, 1 Italian, 2 Chinese, and the rest are all plain. And there's about 12 in there. And she can just pull one out as she needs them. And then we've got the diced pork, the pulled pork, as I said, the 3 bags. So she's got 2 in there, and we've got a meal here. Very nice. And we've got the Italian and the roast. And we'll get these all put in the freezer. We'll get everything tidied up. And I think that's the video done for today. Because I want to do some quesadillas, but I'm just doing cheese and ham ones, so I'll get those done a bit later on. So yeah, I'll get tidied up and we'll finish this in a bit. I do need a bag, however, for the pork scratches. And typically these ones. Look at that one. Right. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this one. I'm not adding oil because these will go into the air fryer. If you haven't done pork scratchings in the air fryer, you really need to, because they're just delightful. Put them in on a fairly high temperature. What's mine at? Most of my things have come off. So I think mine's on about 200, and I put them in for about 10 to 15 minutes till they're nice and crisp, nice and crunchy, and yeah, we're all done. So I'll be back to finish the video later on. I'll get this all cleared up. Okie dokie then. So we'll get the last bits done. I've just got some bread dough that I've had bubbling up. I know what I mean. I'm having a day. So I'm just gonna cut this into quarters and get it rolled out for pizzas. Alright. Look at this. Roll out. So we'll start it off with our hands. Get this onto a tray. Spread it out a bit. I'll put the recipe for my bread down below. Just use a basic bread dough for pizza. Make sure I've got no holes. Right. Toppings on. Really simple sauce. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine and my tumble dryer going. So the sauce is just tomato puree, bit of water, tiny bit of sugar, and then some Italian seasoning. Mozzarella. And it's been set out on the bench, so it's getting warm and all stuck together. But anyway, you get the gist. And you can add anything to your pizzas, whatever you want. And I'm going to make a dairy-free one in a moment with the lactose-free, free from cheese, I should say. For my dairy-free little one. I'll get these ones done first, and then we're not cross-contaminating. So we'll get that one into the freezer just as is. And then I'll let it freeze completely solid. We'll do the same with the next ones, and then we can just stack them in the freezer as is. So I'll get the rest of these done and I will be back in a moment. So this is the pizzas done. So these ones are smaller ones with the mozzarella and pepperoni. And these are for 2 of my little ones. And then that one's dairy free. I've made sure to put plenty of pepperoni on because the cheese absolutely stinks. And I think it's going to cause the sensory issues. But we're going to give it a go. Same as that one at the back. Excuse the colouring book. That one in the back is dairy free. And then we've got the big share size one, which is just the mozzarella. And then the pepperoni one. There is layers of pepperoni underneath. I've just put a couple on top to show what it is. And we'll get these to the freezer. And then the final bit. So we've made some banana pancakes. I think there's about 16 in there. We've made them nice and thick so that we can put them in the toaster or in a pan, in the oven, doesn't matter. But we'll enjoy those for breakfast. We've got a pancake and then a sheet of greaseproof and a pancake, etc, etc, etc. So that's me done. All the cooking this month. Everything is prepped and ready. Everything can just be pulled out, defrosted, put in the slow cooker, in the oven or in a pan. We're all good. So I will link everything down below for recipes, and I think I should have a meal plan video come out. Should already be out. So if it is, I'll link that below. But yeah, please go and check out the website. Most of these recipes are available in the website or in the recipe books. And let me know what you think. Bye.